In every sport, there is a holy grail, a target for those involved to aspire to. An Olympic gold medal, the World Cup, a Super Bowl ring. But when it comes to combat sports, real or otherwise, the top titles become a somewhat murky subject, with several laying claim to being the undisputed best. Pro wrestling is no different, and with multiple promotions comes multiple championships and subsequently more championship belts. With so many belts having circulated throughout the business, we at Heel Turn have decided to narrow it down to our 5 favourite wrestling championship belts ever. Keep your spinner belts to yourself. The champ is here! Just kidding, it's me, Titan. Hit that intro. Number 5. The AEW World Heavyweight Championship, 2019 to present. The most recent entry on our list, the AEW title is a wonderfully crafted belt, very reminiscent of the IWGP Championship with a hint of UFC thrown in. If one man is considered synonymous with the belt, 3-time champion Jon Moxley would be the one I'd choose as AEW's top guy. Only 5 other men, namely Hangman Page, CM Punk, Kenny Omega, Chris Jericho and current champion MJF have held the hardware, and all have added to its short but rapidly growing legacy. Number 4. The WCW World Heavyweight title, 1986 to 2001, also known as the Big Gold Belt. In 1986, the prestigious NWA title belt, the Domed Globe, was retired in favour of the Big Gold Belt. I most associate this belt with Ric Flair, so much so that when a contract dispute ended up with Flair going to the WWE in 1991, he took the belt with him, declaring himself on WWF TV the real world champion. This would only be short-lived, with WCW threatening legal action over their property appearing on WWF TV. Flair would eventually return to WCW, along with the Big Gold Belt, that would continue to be the company's main prize until it closed its doors in 2001. The design would also reappear on WWE TV for another decade or so as the World Heavyweight Championship, before being permanently retired in August 2014. Number 3. The WCW NWA Television Title Belt, Silver version, 1985 to 1992. A unique belt in many respects, this particular WCW TV title belt was silver plated as opposed to gold, making it stand out from all the others. I personally associate this championship belt with stunning Steve Austin, defending it against the likes of Arn Anderson, Dustin Rhodes and Bobby Eaton in the early 90s. This particular belt was retired by WCW in 1992, but the design lives on today in the reformed NWA, again as its TV title, currently held by Jordan Clearwater. Number 2. WWE Intercontinental title, 1986 to 1998. Turning up in the mid-1980s, this was the belt associated with the phrase workhorse title, epitomised by the legendary Intercontinental title match between the Macho Man Randy Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat at WrestleMania 3, where the larger, lumbering heavyweights were scrapping over the WWE Championship. The smaller, more technical competitors did battle over the Intercontinental title. Bret Hart, Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon, Jeff Jarrett and The Rock would all hold this belt with pride, with the design being shelved in 1998. Cody Rhodes would bring back the design for another run as the WWE secondary title belt in 2011 before it being retired again in 2019. And number 1, the WWE Championship, 1988 to 1998, also known as the Winged Eagle. When we at Heel Turn think of a wrestling champion, they wear this masterpiece. Crafted by legendary belt maker Reg Parks, this championship belt made its debut on a legendary episode of The Main Event, where Hulk Hogan, with the help of some referee shenanigans, would lose the title he had held for 4 years to Andre the Giant. On a fun little side note, during the production for the live show, Hogan pre-taped his supposedly pre-match promo the day before with the 1986 version of the title, only to walk out into the arena with the Winged Eagle round his waist. first. According to Something to Wrestle with Bruce Pritchard, the new belt arrived day of the show. The discrepancy with the promo a day earlier was overlooked. Over the subsequent 10 years, some of the most iconic names in WWE would carry this legendary piece of hardware, Bret Hart being the man I personally associate most with it, holding the actual belt 5 times. Steve Austin would be the last man to hold it by defeating Shawn Michaels in the WrestleMania 14 main event. The night after, Austin had the belt's successor, the Big Eagle, bestowed upon him. Despite all the updates, upgrades and moving with the times, there has never been a belt to rival the Winged Eagle. And that's our video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be informed of new content from us, and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the next one.